Welcome to News Learning Podcast. How to change your habits. So, you may be wondering what's so special about these bad habits. What makes them so different from any other habit? The answer is that they all share one very important thing in common. They are generally extremely hard to quit. So, why is this? Why are these bad habits the hardest ones to stop? There are two main reasons. They provide short-term gratification, and they provide immediate relief of anxiety or pain. If you're struggling with one or more of these compulsions, it can be absolutely maddening. You want to change. You know that you should change. But the urge is just too strong for you to do anything about it. This is why most people who want to quit smoking or drinking find it easier to do so than most dieters. Smoking and drinking bring about the pleasure of the buzz almost immediately, while eating delicious food takes more time, although it can be equally rewarding. Lucky for you, the power to change your habits is within reach, regardless of how hopeless things may seem. The bad news is that there isn't some magical way to change these compulsions overnight. It takes time and effort to do it the right way. The power to change your habits is within reach. It just takes time and effort to do it the right way. While changing a habit isn't easy, it is simple, especially if you follow these steps. Redefine must. Think about your typical day. Very little of what you think you have to do actually must be done that way. Think you need that cup of coffee? You don't. Somewhere along the line you started drinking coffee, decided you like it, decided you liked the caffeine kick, and now it's an indispensable habit. But it's not. You do need to drink liquids, but you don't need to drink coffee. Determine the cue. Every habit is based on a simple loop: cue, routine, and reward. The cue is the trigger that, based on some craving, shifts your brain into autopilot and initiates the routine. Since your habit is to check your email first, you may be craving a sense of immediate control. To know what fires may have started, what issues may have popped up, or even what good things occurred overnight. Or you may be craving a reconnection with employees, customers, or even friends. Use a habit changer. This is a one-line slogan, like a mantra, that reminds you of exactly what you want to do differently. Say you've been told you're too bossy at work and are working on being more collaborative. You might adopt the slogan "Ask, don't tell." Or you are quick to anger and want more equanimity. You might use stop, breathe, rewind. Each of these tells you what you want to do differently, and are pithy enough to remember. The more you say it, the more you will do it. These really speed the process of habituation. Focus on the horizon. To keep your momentum, take a tip from high-performance athletes. Look at how far you've come, not how much you have left to do. Scientists call this the horizon effect. Focus on the 10 pounds you did lose, the closet you managed to clean, the $1,000 debt you've wiped out, the evening you carved out for yourself. Establish a baseline. Be realistic about where you're at and use factors like your knowledge, skills, feelings, preferences, and current and past behaviors to create your baseline. Also account for external factors, like your time and financial constraints. Once you've gathered all the info, you'll be able to see where you should start. Create a plan. Don't focus too much on your end goal to start. Instead, break your goal into smaller milestones. They'll help you stay engaged and give you a chance to periodically check your progress and adapt. It's natural to face barriers as you start in this new journey, so come up with contingency plans to account for challenges and help you stay on track. Thank you for listening to this podcast. This podcast has been brought to you by newsy.com.